Ew, she's crying on camera, so cringy. Like, yeah, I get it. It is super cringy. But if this video makes any other woman feel better and not feel the way I felt, or maybe get out of that mindset that I was in for so long, then I don't care. But I just want to say this real fast. Manifestation is a real thing. And I'm talking about the way that you feel. If you sit here and you're constantly being a hypochondriac like I am, and you're always thinking that something's wrong with you, sorry, I just washed my hair. If you're always thinking that something's wrong with you, and that you're sick all the time, you're going to manifest those things and you're going to feel like that. For the past 3.5 years of my life, I have been through so many doctors. I used to get blood work done once a month, maybe once every other month for like 3 years. The doctors were getting fed up with me. Like, I was going in there like, I feel lightheaded, I feel dizzy, I'm nauseous all the time, I'm getting random bruising, I don't know what's happening to me. And every single day I would wake up and I would feel dizzy and I would feel lightheaded and I would feel nauseous, because every single day I was telling myself, I feel lightheaded, I feel dizzy, I feel nauseous. And I was going to doctors and getting oncologists for no reason, getting colonoscopies, blood work, urine tests, etc., etc., etc. Every single fucking one that I got came back normal, but I was not convinced. I never had a single fucking thing wrong with any of my tests, but I was not convinced. I was convinced that there was something wrong with me. I was convinced I had cancer, IBS, vertigo, fucking diabetes. Like, I was convinced that there was something wrong with me, and the doctors could not tell me any different, regardless of what these tests said to me. You know what I'm saying? And one day I was just sitting in the house with my fiance after I come back from another doctor's appointment and had more blood work done, which came back completely normal. And I just started sobbing. And I said to him, I don't understand why these doctors can't find out what's wrong with me. I said, I know there's something wrong with me and nobody can figure out what's wrong with me. And he looked at me and he's like, baby, have you thought that there might just not be anything wrong with you? He's like, you've been going to doctors for years and years and years and having blood work and having tests, and they all come back negative. Maybe you're just fine. And I started crying more because I'm like, well, now he's making me feel like I'm stupid, right? That like, I'm like, not, that I'm crazy. I know he wasn't trying to make me feel like that. He wasn't. And I'm very grateful for that conversation that we had. And I'll tell you why. Because I think the very next day I had some alone time and I was able to sit and kind of stew in my thoughts, and I just had a breakdown and I started crying. And I was like, I've just sat here and told myself for so many years that there's something wrong with me, and that I'm sick, and that I'm dying, and that I'm not going to live long. Maybe I just manifested it. Maybe I'm the reason why I feel bad, because that's a real thing. Manifestation is a real thing. It really is. The very next day I woke up, the first thing that I did was I sat up in bed and I told myself, I'm like, Tiffany, you're fine. You're not sick. There's nothing wrong with you. You feel great, and it's going to be a good fucking day. I did that every single day, and then after about a week, I'm not even kidding you, like, I didn't even think about my health. I didn't step on a fucking scale. I literally haven't been on a scale in like 2 months. I used to get on a scale 3 times a day for weight gain. I'm telling you right now, if your doctor is saying there's nothing wrong with you, there's a lot of ignorant doctors, but if you've been going to multiple for years and they're saying there's nothing wrong with you, odds are, baby, there is nothing wrong with you. And I hope that other people can come to that conclusion before me, because I spent so many moments of those years in bed, depressed, just feeling bad, feeling sorry for myself, wondering why me when there was nothing wrong. And I'm not even kidding you. I had horrible acne. You guys can go back and look at my videos, because back in like October, I started my acne journey. Within the month of me no longer freaking out and constantly worrying, my acne has cleared up tremendously. I've had acne since I was in the 4th grade. I'm 31, about to be 32. This is the best my skin has ever looked. And I completely think that it's because I stopped stressing myself out over nonsense. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make this because it took me so long. It took me having thoughts of offing myself. It took me self-harm and so much just being depressed for how I felt, when it was in here. Like, it was my brain was telling me that there was something wrong when there wasn't. It's a mental illness, and I'm still fighting every single day, but like I'm crying because I'm happy. Like this is the best that I've ever felt. And I really, really, really hope that other women can get to this point too, because being a hypochondriac is fucking shitty. And people that aren't one will never understand. I hope you guys have a good day.